this is the first promotional piece for choice artists that I've got going on, and I'm probably using it for my other local hypnotherapy website as well, even though I don't do hypnotherapy. The public doesn't have to know that. And I thought it'd be nice to give people a taste of, you know, how I work, or how I prefer to work, mostly, not solely. And I don't stick to one particular method all the time, every time. It depends what comes up for the client. But it's a taste for how I prefer to work. I tend to work. It's one of my main methods now, and the kind of results that clients can expect from the work that we do together. And I'm putting this out before I've had any follow-up whatsoever, so I've got absolutely no idea what changes have taken place, if any, since I've worked with this lady who's been kind enough to allow me to share this in this way before I've had follow-up. So it took place, the actual session took place on the 17th of October 2012. Technology forgiving, if you're watching this, the day it goes out, it will be the 21st, 22nd of October 2012. I'm seeing her again on the 24th of October, and technology forgiving, that follow-up session will be going out on 28th, 29th of October, regardless. I'm not aware of anybody that's done this. I am aware that people fill the websites, fill the testimonials and the rest of it, which is fine. And I just thought I'd do something a little bit different. I'll just do a session, let's get the work out there, you know, hold me kind of, I don't even know what the word is, tie me to the mast, shall we say, and regardless of what's going to happen, the follow-up session is going to get posted. So I've got no idea what's going to happen. So originally, we'd agreed to work on, she struggles sometimes with charging people prices for a business. So I thought it's quite nice and simple. If I'm putting this work out before I'm getting any feedback, it's quite a nice one to work on. It's quite a safe thing to do, and it's good for promotional material. And when I got there, something else bigger had come up for her. She said, "What does it work for?" So, potentially anything, not everything, you know, potentially pretty much anything it's good for. I haven't found any, I have found limits. I've got one client at the moment where I'm having to do other things, but yeah, it can be excellent when it works. It really works. So I mean, so wow, what's come up? So sleep's a big thing. And I'm not accurate with this. I'll get more specificity when I'm doing the follow-up. But about 10, 15, 20 years maybe, she's not been sleeping brilliantly. It's at least 10 years, I reckon. So only getting about 3.5 hours, 4 hours of sleep a night. And I thought, that's a bit bigger than what I'd had planned. But you know what? I can't have a website called Choice Artist if I'm not, you know, displaying choice, exercising choice, and being flexible in my work myself. So yeah, let's go for it. So this is a short clip. It's as short as I could get it. It's about 5 minutes long, and it's a really good example of what David Grove referred to as psychoactivity. Now, psychoactivity, don't quote me on it, but it's like psychoactivity is when it's a full-blown hallucinatory involvement in a client's symbolic world, where the metaphors just come alive, and it's everywhere. You'll see it in the lady's face, you'll see it in her actions, and you'll see that this metaphorical symbolic world is coming alive for her. And it was a pivotal point for where the changes, I suspect, took place, and it's the point where the session kind of came to a natural end. So that's what this short clip's an example of. I've got the extended version, which I will post in as well, which might be of more interest to kind of change works for calibration and the rest of it. Or if you want to see another example of something called clean space, which is what I had intended to do, didn't intend to do this clean language on the fly, because I had the camera in my hand and normally I had to take notes. Couldn't take notes this time because I had to do the camera work and facilitate the session as well. So the camera's a bit shaky, and I apologise for that. But you'd be surprised how quickly your brain can forget about that and just watch what's going on for that client in that session. So if you've got any comments, just put them wherever you've seen this, whether it's on the website or the Facebook page or my own Facebook or whatever. Just leave any comments. And if you'd like to share it, if anybody might find it of interest, you know, you're very welcome to do that. So hopefully I haven't rubbed it on too long. Enjoy the video, and thank you for watching. What would you like to have happen?
Just to sit back and not do.
So sit back, not do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you sit back and you not do,
Yeah.
what happens next?
I might fall asleep.
Yeah. And can that happen? Can you sit back and not do?
It'd take a lot for me not to do.
It'd take a lot for you not to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what needs to happen when it takes a lot for you not to do?
I suppose I've got to work at it, and I've got to practice it. I don't know.
Work at it, practice it, and when you work at it and you practice it, whereabouts is it when you work at it and you practice it?
Blocked in the back of my mind.
Mm-hmm. So it's blocked
Yeah.
in the back of your mind when you work at it and you practice it.
Yeah.
And when it's blocked at the back of your mind, you work at it and you practice it.
Yeah.
Does that blocked have a size or a shape?
Just a big petition, really.
So it's like a big petition.
Yeah.
And is there anything else about that big petition?
It's dark.
Hmm.
I can see its outline.
Yep.
Not very thick.
Mm-hmm.
It don't go to the ceiling, but it goes to the floor.
Right. So it's dark, you can see its outline, a petition.
Yeah.
It doesn't go to the ceiling, but it goes to the floor.
Yeah.
So when it doesn't go to the ceiling, it doesn't go to the floor, it's like a petition.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark, and it's not very thick. And when all of that, what happens to work at it and practice it?
I keep thinking going over it.
Okay, so going over it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you go over it,
Yeah.
then what happens?
Can't see it.
So you can't see it.
No.
Okay, so you go over it,
Mm-hmm.
you can't see it.
Yeah.
And when you go over it and you can't see it, then what happens?
It's out of sight.
So it's out of sight.
Yeah.
And when you go over it, you can't see it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's out of sight, and it's blocked, it's back of your mind.
Yeah.
What happens to me? What happens to the doer?
Okay. I'm okay. I'm in a good place.
So you're okay, you're in a
Yeah.
good place.
Yeah.
And then what happens?
Nothing really.
Nothing really.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when that's what you want,
Mm-hmm.
just you, and you can relax, and the tension goes in your upper body. Can that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Over the top.
Over the top?
Surprised me really.
And what difference does that make when it surprised you?
I feel I can do something about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Practice what I preach really, and make sure it is left here. So I really did think it was left here. I'll say, oh, I can take a day off when I want, but I never have a day off
Right.
because the phone's always ringing.
Okay.
Got to order things and So that surprised me.
Yeah. Okay.
Here it stays. Here, not out there.
Well, I think that's probably a good place as any to stop. I think, yeah.